What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. You already know what it is. We got some more Ren. We got Ren, Everybody Drops. It seems like an older video, if I'm not mistaken. Well, from 2 years ago. Do me a favor, please go to Ren's channel, throw this man a like, go subscribe. Again, every time I hop on here, he's 5K subscribers up. Let's get him to a milli, baby, before July. Come on, let's go. It's REN. Peace. Try to do respect. I messed it all up. Go subscribe to Ren. Show him love. I'd love to have you too. If you want more Ren on this channel, you know what to do. Just subscribe. Let me know. Comment down below. We're going to jump into this. Everybody Drops. All right. Let's go. You know what I really love? I won't say that I love, but it's interesting that he has all this music that's been on YouTube. And, you know, since he caught a wave, now everybody's going back through his catalogs and they're realizing how amazing his music is. And sometimes all it takes is that one song. That's why people who always ask me for advice about making music, and I say, keep making songs. Like, well, I've already made 20, 30 songs. It's like, that's it? You better go make 20 or 30,000 songs. You better not stop making music and keep putting them out everywhere. Let's go.
I've been on a run for so long, I don't know where I'm going. Trying to find my way back to home, I don't show no signs of slowing. But we all must stop. Eventually everybody drops.
Everybody Drops, audio, Ren, written and produced by Ren Gill. So it's all from Ren. Demos Volume 2 in association with music group, Horrible Roman Numerals. Visuals, art direction, creative deploy. Okay.
Yes, I was a pusher, a pusher. Yes, I was a pushing, pusher. I pushed myself hard till I couldn't push no farther. My father, he told me, son, you work too God.
Couldn't push no farther. My father, sorry.
Push myself hard till I couldn't push no farther. My father, he told me, son, you work too goddamn harder. But lager, he stopped me from thinking. Am I drinking? Glass clinking, never sinking. My ability to keep on linking to the rhythms of this world. I denied myself love and my self-loathing it grows. I'm wishing for repose, but my brain it never slows. Oh. Every single fall we grow. Every time that we stumble, there's a lesson in the blow. But I'm
Every time we stumble, there's a lesson in that blow. But I like how he said the lager, the drinking. Bring that back again one more time.
But lager, he stopped me from thinking. Am I drinking? Glass clinking, never sinking. My ability to keep on linking to the
sinking
rhythms of this world. I denied myself love and myself.
A victim of this world. I denied myself love. Like he was saying, it had him depressed. It had him suppressed. The drinking, man. It just he didn't feel like he could be loved. He didn't feel worthy enough.
Flowing it grows. I'm wishing for repose, but my brain it never slows. Oh. Every single fall we grow. Every time that we stumble, there's a lesson in the blow. But I'm learning so many lessons that I'm begging for them to all stop. I'm begging for peace and release in my thoughts, cause my brain is about to pop. Ha! I've been on the run for so long, I don't know where I'm going. Trying to find my way back to home, I don't show no signs of slowing.
This is a classic. I'm a minute in. It's a classic song.
But we all must stop. Eventually everybody drop. I never made top of the pops, cause my body went and stopped like the hands on a broken clock. Tick tock, quick shock, yes you're made redundant. I swear I'm not
quick shock is remain redundant. He's saying my body's messing with me. So this is I hate speaking out, you know, the line, because I hate speaking on everything like this shit because it's not my business.
I never made top of the pops, cause my body went and stopped like the hands on a broken.
I never made top of the pops.
I never made top of the pops, cause my body went and stopped like the hands on a broken clock. Tick.
My body wouldn't stop like hands on a broken clock. Stop, hands on a broken clock.
Talk, quick shock, yes you're made redundant. I swear I'm not crying, mom, I'm fine, I'm chopping onions. It's hard not to be bitter when your body it doesn't work, when your brain just gives you pain to live through, fighting off the hurt. Fuck every virus dancing with the hemoglobin in my veins. Fuck every time a doctor looks at me with pity in his face, and fuck fate. If this is fate or work, fate, fuck you. How many lessons in this life must I live through? I swear that I had never done anything to deserve this. I kept my spirit kind and yet it's burning in the furnace. It's burning.
Kept my spirit fine. Yeah, it's burning in the furnace. Yeah, man. Oh.
you. How many lessons in this?
I'm sorry. I relate to Ren so much because I went through something very, 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 very similar when I was self-medicating with alcohol myself, dealing with anxiety and depression and panic attack. Now, I didn't have Lyme's disease. I didn't have anything like that. I had supraventricular tachycardia heart monitor. Okay, so it's called SVT for short. It's just where your heart would randomly just flip like a switch and go from a normal heart rate to an irregular rhythm of like 300 beats per minute, which is not sustainable for too long. And I've had it my whole life, and doctors would always be like, no, you don't have anything wrong. I'm like, dude, no, I'm telling you, it happens. And they'd never be able to catch it. So I kept demanding. But when I got older, when I was a kid, I couldn't do anything. I just had to accept it. So it was very frustrating. Even into my 20s, I had to accept it. I didn't have health insurance. It's America, dude. You don't get shit. Fucking, these things cost thousands of dollars. I was 20 years old. So once I did get signed and I got a little bit of money, I went and got insurance. Obviously, my label had to have insurance. And I went and I demanded for me to wear a Holter monitor. That's what I'm wearing right now. And I wore one and they saw we didn't find nothing. I said, put one on me again. They were like, no. And I was like, yeah, I'm paying for it. Put me on one again. I wore it and it caught an episode. And they're like, oh, you have supraventricular tachycardia. I'm like, oh, I thought it was just anxiety. Like, oh no, you have supraventricular tachycardia. I was like, yeah, no shit, you dumb fucks.
Life must I live through. I swear that I had never done anything to deserve this. I kept my spirit kind and yet it's burning in the furnace. It's burning, burning worsens. It's burning till I'm worthless. I feel my body burning up. I'm bleeding on these verses. I'm losing sight of purpose.
I'm burning. So I'm guessing this has to do with some of the symptoms he was dealing with. Now he's talking about leaking it out of his verses.
I feel my body burning up, I'm bleeding on these verses. I'm losing sight of purpose, I'm starting not to care. Cause you're taking all my dreams from me, there's nothing left there. I've been on the run.
Taking all my dreams from me, there's nothing left there.
For so long, I don't know where I'm going. Trying to find my way back to home. I don't show no signs of slowing. But we are must stop. Eventually everybody drops. But we are must stop. Eventually everybody drops.
Yeah. I love how he took a negative and flipped it into a positive. Like, I don't know the intricacies of what he's dealing with. So I can't speak on symptoms. I can't speak on duration. I can't speak on anything. All I know is I understand the frustrations of not having answers for so long and it being frustrating. I mean, there were times where, my heart would start doing that thing and I'd be going into a booth to spit a verse and I'd be like, hold on, I have to walk out. I'm like, what are you doing? I'd be like, hold on, man. Like, and I'd have to go cough. I'd have to cough. My mind and my body was doing something called vagal maneuvers without me even knowing what the fuck they were. So my body was naturally trying to get my heart back in rhythm. And there's nothing wrong with my heart. The structure's fine. Everything's fine. I have an extra electrical pathway that hospitals won't perform the surgery unless you're passing out. It's called an ablation surgery, where they go in, they slit a little thing by your what's it called, like the inseam of your waist or whatever. They take a little tube, they go all the way up through whatever artery, and they singe off that pathway. It's just they freeze it off, and then your heart beats normal. You don't have that issue anymore. But yeah, man, there were even in rap battles, or I'd be just things happening. I'd be playing basketball with my boys when I was 15 years old, and I'd be, I was a point guard. I'm only 5'10". I'm not fucking tall or nothing. I wasn't in the paint, but I had dribbles. I watched And1 mixtapes. I studied the dribbles, and I'd be moving, and I would be juking, and I'd go up for a layup, and I'd hit the ground, and when I'd come down, I land weird, and my heart would just go, and it would just start beating in this weird rhythm, and I'd walk off the court, and everyone started laughing. I'm like, where the fuck you going? I'd be like, I'll be right back. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, his heart. Maybe they make fun of me and shit. And I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. And it would go away. But then a few times it wouldn't go away. And I had to go to the hospital and they give you a shot. And then it stops your heart for a second. Then it kicks it right back into gear. I forget the name of the medication. That's only happened to me twice. But yeah, it's very frustrating. I couldn't imagine what he's going through. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I relate to Ren's music a lot. Is because when he's talking about these ailments and things he's dealing with and how it's robbing him of living a normal life, I completely understand. There was times where I was so afraid of my own palpitations of my heart. I'd be afraid to go in the booth. I'd be afraid to write any songs. I'd be afraid to go do anything with my friends. And all I would do was self-medicate with alcohol. And then when I drank alcohol, I was comfortable enough to go rap in the booth. I'd have an SVT attack while drunk, and I wouldn't even give a fuck. I'd be like, fuck it, if I drop, I drop. Everybody drops. And that's how I got through a lot of my life in my early 20s. And, I got sober around like 26, 27, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Like, I don't care. I'll deal with it myself. And, yeah, it is what it is. Enough of my life story. But the song's fire. Ren could do, and he could take over any genre he wants, to be honest. He could rap, he could sing, he could do reggae, whatever the fuck this man wants to do, he could do. And, like I said, another smart thing is he's riding this wave. I think somebody told me he has a song dropping in June. Good. My advice to Ren would be just keep dropping music, boss. Keep dropping music. I know you're dealing with your own shit, so that's more important than anything. But yeah, keep releasing singles and fucking have music on backup. You fucking just drop another album after that. Just keep riding the fucking wave, dude. There's other stuff I'd say too, but I'd keep that off camera. But I love you guys. Stay safe. If you ever need me, don't forget you can reach out to me 24/7. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. I'm here for you guys 24/7. I've been dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be. You can hit me up. I've got your back anytime. Make a burner account. I don't care. But if you want more Ren, subscribe. Show love to the original artist. Subscribe to the original artist, please. And you're more than welcome to join my Discord as well if you're uncomfortable reaching out to me personally. And do not forget, my Patreon window is closing. And everybody who signed to Patreon, Friday, I'm going to stop taking donation requests so I can start knocking them out because I have a lot already coming in. So if you want to get yours in, get them in now. Window Friday, I will be closing that window. So do not forget. I love you guys. Stay safe, Ren. It's crazy. 2 years ago, you put out a classic like this, and now it's just getting recognition. I hope it fucking gets hundreds of millions of views because it deserves it. I love you guys. Stay safe.